right. Alright, we're right side up now. Hopefully. There it is. Welcome. It's a Bubba Seeds exclusive. Tonight, it is 14 meals for $5 or less. I'm not lying, and they're good. No clickbait. No homo. No clickbait. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I was going to switch cameras, but here we go. Elbows. Whatever pasta you like. What you want to do is you want to get bulk. Here's the trick to this. Got this 2 pounds, $2. It was less than $2 actually, so we're going to call it $2. They're not taxed in my area. Groceries unprepared are not taxed in my area, so this wasn't taxed. $2. No shout outs. Right here. Doge's roux. All this is you put a little flour and some oil and burn it. $0. You have flour, you have oil, let's call it 50 cents, okay? This is just to skip the process of making roux. If you don't hear it in my language, I can make roux just fine, but I'm skipping it. Alright, we're gonna grab a knife. We're gonna grab bottom of the ceramic. I'm gonna trust my ceramic. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick sharpen. Oh yeah, I got to it actually. Alright. Facts for you there. Go over here and get off the stove. 2 onions. Really cheap. A pound of these is like $1.59. So let's say we're at $4.09. Water, your kettle, your pot. Stick with stainless steel, none of that PFA non-stick stuff. You want to go for as close as a julienne as you can. Apparently, my friend says I can't cut julienne. So, that's that. Make a flame when you cut an onion. That's how you know you cut it right. Flame shape. Right there. Go ahead and pull that outer layer off. Maybe the layer under it too. Some people don't like the layer under it. I don't mind. So I'm cutting it up like this anyway. There's a fast way of doing this. I'm not doing anything fast right now. Damn. See the flame. I know you cut it right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, something wrong. You want to put salt in your water if you're trying to boil it. I'm no genius or anything, but I heard it changes the chemical property. I heard it tastes good too. Cooking with ADHD. Got too much onions on that one. up a little bit. I don't want to get it all over my hands. That's how I do it. You know, I want some pepper on this. A little oregano doesn't hurt. A little of that. I didn't have fresh garlic, so I'm supplementing. There it is. A little fine black pepper. The finer it is, I notice, the more spicy it is. Paprika. I think that'll do it. I'm not gonna throw cumin on that. I'm not going that direction. I'm leaning that way, but I'm not going that way. Clean up. Let's get these onions. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see how much water I got in there. There's not a lot. It's enough to do about a pound of noodles. We'll eat this now. What's good? Leave a like, all that good stuff, please. Now you want to get your roux. You know, over here on the side, if you're a real Cajun, you're gonna be over here burning you some flour. Well, somebody's already done that for me. The great Doge family of Beaumont, Texas. Thank you for saving me some time. This is just flour and burnt oil. Burnt. That's all it is. Put it in there and burn it. You get the color of chocolate. When it's the color of chocolate, you've done it right. If you're making your own. That's the best way I can explain it. Just some flour, some oil. That's all this is. Don't go out trying to find it. Unless you're around Beaumont, Texas, Houston, or Southwest Louisiana. You ain't finding dough. Might want to try their website or something. That might work, but it's just flour, it's just oil. Doge roux. Huh. I wonder if they're Cajun. Ah, they are. And what's really good about having Doge make it for you, instead of you making it yourself, is because you about to stink up the house. You about to burn your skillet. I'm just going to give me some in the jar. I didn't use more than 10, 15 cents for it. Probably not even a penny. We'll put that back. If I can get this to roll a boil. Oh shit, man. That was off. That was the problem. I want to put it on high and accidentally turn it off. You don't want to do that. You want to get your water to a roll of boil. Alright, well, you need to boil. But I don't mind these becoming jellified. So it makes a really good mac and cheese when these dissolve real good into my noodles. So we got the paprika, salt, a little garlic powder because I didn't have some on hand. Fresh garlic. What else we got on here? Oh, some oregano. Just a little. You don't want to be putting a bunch of all that in there. Paprika, no, it's going to kill you. You use a lot of it in there, alright? It's not going to kill you. It's not spicy. It's going to supplement some of the fresh peppers. Alright. Wipe that up. Wipe that up. Make the wife happy there. Alright, we put that in. We're done with that for now. stir. Pour that down. Alright. You want to get this to a rolling boil before you throw in the starches. One of the reasons is if you get this into cold water and the starches ground to everything floating around already in there, your sauce and your cheese later on isn't going to stick to your noodle. So you want to let it hit boiling water and shock those starches open. If it slowly rolls or slowly comes up to water, I'm saying, the starches find things early to grab onto. So you want to prevent that. You want to do that late stage when I throw in like a slice of cheese or something. You want to do that with your if you're making spaghetti sauce. It'll grab your spaghetti sauce that way. I'm gonna get some rolling boiling going. I hear it. It's coming. Here, guys, you can come check it out. Alright. Now the stove light is off, or I would have something going on. Well, off, I mean it doesn't work. Let me try to hit the button. Yeah, it says it's on. Yeah, I'm waiting for that water to be all moving around in there. Oh. Yeah, I never get that angle back. Anyway. Get this out the way. For the rolling boil. Oh, there it goes. Foaming up. But it's all about temperature. Who stopped? Who's that? Oh, Sonny. Ha! You always Sunny Side Ups. Love DJ Sunny Side Up on YouTube. Join the Twitch, join the Discord, all that good stuff, DJ. Sunny Side Up. Little puppy down there, yeah. That's how you get this. Yeah. Alright, now we got big bubbles rolling. Hey, you get up there. Alright, I'm gonna give that a stir so they don't all clump down on the bottom. And you have a chunk of burnt noodles. I'm gonna bring that to a 6. Once my stove and this pot combination gets to a rolling boil, I know I can drop it to 6 to keep that boiling rough, or drop it down to 2 to have like the slow simmer boil. That's this pot and that stove. Your results may. Right now, you want to prevent the burning of noodles on the bottom of the pot. I do have a surprise. I know I got it to $4.09 right now, but I did go over budget by $1.08. I may not even add that, actually. I might not even add that. No. I might want to keep it $4.09 because it's really good as is. Yeah. Let's see, what does it say? 904? We're going to let that go for a little bit. Alright, got some in the fridge I made last. It was such a hit. They asked me to make it again today. You like my window curtain? There you go. Cut. Let me go get a big spoon. Oh yeah, I got a pasta spoon. This is what I call the pasta spoon, for obvious reason. It's got the hole in the middle that measures out a single serving of pasta, which honestly is two. Unless you have like short pasta or something. Yeah, I feel like trying to stick to the bottom. None of that, guys. Y'all don't be trying to stick to the bottom. It's important to stir this stuff and not to let it just sit there and boil, or you will end up with a big lump of flour and goo on the bottom. But yeah, cook it free. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oops. This is hot. Make sure you ain't letting that. That starch will grab on to things. I'll throw some butter in there. Alright, a teaspoon of butter. We'll add 10 cents. A teaspoon of butter, $4.19. Man, I can't even call this butter. It says butter with canola oil on it. It was probably way cheaper than 10 cents. Anyway, you know what that noise is, you know what it is. So we have made for $4.19. I'm gonna call it $4.20. 6 to 7 pounds of food. I'm gonna call a quarter pound or half pound a serving. That's right, 14 days of food for under $5. We've done it. If I don't burn it. There's a substantial amount of protein. Now, you're gonna need to mix it up. I would not give this as advice to survive. You're gonna need to mix it up. You need some vitamins. You need some minerals that really aren't in here. The government's fortified some vitamins and minerals in there. If y'all want to go over that right now, I'll go over that. Alright. The government threw in there iron and potassium, I believe. I think thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin are naturally in. I don't know. What is folic acid? Alright. So it says a half cup, 56 grams, is a serving here, dry. With 1 gram of fat, 42 grams of carbohydrates, 2 of those are fiber, 2 of those are sugar. 7 grams of protein per 56 grams. I'm recommending you double that intake actually. Ready in 25 minutes. Yeah, they got 6 iron and I think the folic acid in there. I don't know why. I'll make sure I ain't sticking nothing. Oh yeah, it's gliding now. Seems like the butter made it glide. We get a comment. Oh yeah. See what the noodles look like. Oh yeah, that's not done yet. They swell up pretty big. Let me go grab y'all a noodle that's done. A noodle that's done is about this big. That's a done noodle. Yep, yep. I just call those wet noodles right now. I don't have any music or anything to go over with you guys. Everything's really tight, hush. But there's plenty of music. Hey, there's a notification on my phone. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield lately, Battlefield 6. Looking for my old platoon members. You know how it goes when Battlefield comes out. You gotta find your old partners. Oh, what's that? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, LG everything. Anyway. A little bit of that, enjoying the free trial weekend. I can't afford the game. It'd be awesome. But you can add me on your squad. Bubba Seeds on Steam, Battlefield or whatever. Bubba Seeds 2802. Don't know which one it is right now. I think my Battlefield name is Bubba Seeds and my Steam name is Bubba Seeds 2802. Something like that. To a part where I let the noodles rest and cook. Oftentimes people will cook the noodles all the way done and then turn the power off. That's really not how physics works. This heat has to transfer, and I'm trying to get some osmosis to happen. So, stop when I turn the knob off is what I'm saying. That heat's still here, osmosis is still needing to happen, and that heat has to transfer. We're stopping that heat. That's all. There's still a lot. Water retains a lot of heat. It can hold a lot of energy as well. I guess that's one way of explaining water holds a lot of energy is how long it takes to cool down or how long it takes to heat up. It's not that it's insulating anything, it's absorbing the energy. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. We're going to note that is still boiling. Even if I pull this off, it is still boiling. So, I'm just going to leave it right over there and let it calm down so I don't burn myself. One reason, because I will just like stick my hand there like a game ball. And let this continue cooking. I know I'm supposed to be cooking this for a few more minutes. I know I turned the heat off. It is still cooking. There's a lot of flavor in there. I'm not trying to wash off in the sink with cold water in my noodles, you know. A lot of this flavor. Alright, I'm gonna sit for a minute. Hey, what's good? You little son of a bitch. Yeah, here. Really, there's one other thing I'm adding. It's a slice of cheese for good luck. I don't know about you guys, but I do dumb shit like that. It already tastes good. But this is like my substitute for milk. It's got milk culture. And yes, I know it's fucked up there for cheese. No, I'm gonna send it in the plastic. Oh wait, did I send it in the plastic? I don't know. I can't tell if that's plastic or not. I think Velveeta's plastic. See, they have yet to demonstrate their powers. Alright, I'm gonna stir that up. Yeah, if you didn't just like melt into all get up just now, I think you plastic or potato starch. What's really going on is potato starch. I'm feeling noodles. They're getting to this. They're about that size. I said they're still cooking in there. Just because I turned the stove off don't mean nothing. Oh, we're breaking shit around here. Anyway, hopefully, with recipes like this, things are a little easier for you. I know from time to time, grocery shopping sucks. I had most of the ingredients already. The wife had me pasta. I said, I know what I'm about to do with this. Leave a like, a subscribe, share it with a couple of buddies. Hey, this stuff tastes good. I mean, you would know that there's no meat in this, and you like, is this beef flavored? Share the recipe, man. Try it yourself. Uh, Drop the links in our comments and let us know what you're cooking. What recipes you want us to try next. Favorite foods, favorite things to cook. Let it rip down there in the comments. I'll catch you guys.